For those of you who are new, my name is Meski, a second year medical school student. I'm just sharing some of my experiences and sharing some tips. So please subscribe to my channel, turn on your bell notifications, like and comment this video if you like it. So today's video, you guys, is going to be for my pre-meds. A couple of you guys have been DMing me asking about what you should do as a pre-med. So I've compiled a list of 5 tips that I think would be really helpful. So let's get started. So you guys, like I say in every other video, these are my tips, my experiences, and my advices, so please take everything with a grain of salt and ask other people and do your own research. So let's go ahead. So tip number 1 is going to be make a plan for yourself. I know that many universities obviously have the course load requirements for you and everything, but I'm saying this in regards to like when you want to take the MCAT as well as when you want to matriculate into medical school, because if you want to matriculate into medical school right after your senior year, you do have to take your MCAT at least by junior year, since this whole process is a year long, so keep that in mind. I personally didn't even know that the MCAT was a thing up until like late sophomore year, so that's kind of problematic because by that time, like, I knew junior year was going to be hectic with like my heavy science load, so I couldn't really take it that year. So just be aware of that, and just be aware of everything else you need to complete in order to apply when you want to apply. So yeah, so tip number 2 is get to know your professors as well as your college community. The reason I say this is because your professors, one, they're going to help you with like the concepts that you don't understand, and then another thing is that they might expose you to different opportunities that you weren't even aware of. I know one of my professors was the one that even brought up the idea of being a TA for physiology for me, and that helped me out so much, not just for like knowledge wise, but I was able to put down my application. I learned how to teach, so just form those relationships as early as you can and reach out to them. And you guys, let's not forget that you're gonna need those letters of recommendations, and in these letters of recs, you want those people to be your hype man, you guys. Like, you need them to tell the medical school committee, like, you are the person that needs to be in their medical school and that they'd be lucky to have you. Instead of someone that you've barely known for like, I don't know, like a semester, and they write like just, you know, like bare minimum about you. You want that person to know a lot about you, what you want to do in life, and how you can make that difference in life as well. So just be aware of that. And then I think we're on tip number 3 now, is going to be immerse yourself into the pre-med office or club at your organization. I know my university had a pre-med office, and they'd always have workshops on like how to write a personal statement, what the medical school application looks like, and everything like that. So just be aware of that, and you'll be more knowledgeable of the resources you need in order to apply at the time you want to. And tip number 4 is going to be when it comes to involvement, you guys, just like everything else in life, it's always quality over quantity. I know a lot of people, you know, like we think that we just need to dip into like 30 different clubs, but that's not the case. The most important thing that medical schools are looking for is that, you know, you chose a couple things, let's say 5 or 6, and that you're very passionate about those things, and that you really dedicated yourself to that, and you're able to make a difference, but most importantly, you were able to learn from those experiences as well. So just keep that in mind. So don't worry about like, oh, should I do like scribing, should I do research, should I do like a CNA. Really focus on like what you think is going to benefit you, what you think is going to help prepare you for the medical field. And universities, medical schools love that as well. Just be passionate about the things you want to be involved in. Okay, and then tip number 5. I know these tips kind of sound the same, but the reason I'm saying it is for very different reasons. So hear me out. Tip number 5 is going to be get involved in health-related activities and volunteering early on. The reason I'm saying this one is because you want to know if this is the field for you. Like medical school, the medical journey is a lifelong journey, so you really want to know like if you can do it, if the workplace environment is the right fit for you. So try to get into shadowing and, you know, like not everyone has like a family member in medicine. I sure didn't, so I really had to seek out those different resources in which I was able to shadow and really like fall in love with this field. So just do that for yourself, and then later on when you do apply to medical school, they're gonna be so happy that you already know that this is a fit for you, because they don't want someone that completely has no idea of like the healthcare field to come in. So just be aware of that. So you guys, those are my 5 tips. I try to keep it short and simple. Please let me know if you guys want any other tips or any other videos. And thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.